And welcome everyone to Oswald Field here on the campus of Heston College. Rusty Witcher alongside Lucky Lecky. Ian Lecky here. Ian Lecky. It's been one of those days. How are we doing, Ian?
We're good, Rusty. How are you?
Doing quite well as we are getting ready for some Lark baseball. Larks playing Southwestern Community College from Iowa. And I was not here yesterday. I was with the softball team as they were picking up wins number 7 and 8 in a row. But heard there were some fireworks in Game 1 thanks to Caleb Stoll.
Oh, yeah, Rusty. It was a very special moment. You know, as soon as I got to that 3-2 count, you kind of knew that Caleb was hitting that ball hard somewhere.
Oh, I didn't know it was a 3-2 count.
Yeah, 3-2, bases loaded. Caleb hit him, took it right over that 350 sign out there in left center field.
That'll do it as the Larks came away with a big win. And then the second game, though, not quite so well, losing 14-11. So lots of runs in the first two games of this series. Hey, fans, whether you're a fan of the Spartans, fan of the Larks, we'd love to hear from you. Drop us a text, 620-217-1465. Ian will answer all kinds of questions.
Oh, of course.
All right, see, he's ready to rock and roll. On the mound, Hudson Smith for the Larks. Noah Roberts out in left field. David Berzins in the center, and Grant Boyer over in right. Noriki Fujimura at the hot corner. Robert Salcedo up the middle alongside with Yusei Hondo and Kalen Haynes at first base. Caleb, who's swinging an incredibly big bat of late behind the dish, so Hudson getting the start. Isaac Esquilin to lead things off here for the Spartans. Frank Sanchez plays short and bats a second, with Cade Cox batting third and catching. So here we go from Oswald Field. Like we said, we'd love to hear from you. So go ahead and send us a text, whether you're a fan of the Spartans, fan of the Larks. Tell us who you are, who you're watching, where you're watching from on a cloudy day for baseball, but not a lot of wind, so you can't really complain. And the first pitch of our game is a strike right there on the outside corner to Esquilin. Hudson, the left-hander, working out of the windup. Rocks fires. Esquilin does off-route it, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ian, what was your mindset as a pitcher when someone's showing bunt in the middle of your windup?
Oh, I got a nice, unique windup or mindset during the windup. When it actually, as soon as I start, if I see him square, as soon as I'm delivering that pitch, I throw it and I go right there. I go at their head.
Okay.
And you know the reason behind it is because when you see that ball coming, and you've already squared around. You're going to do everything you can to get that ball in front of you, or that bat in front of you, to protect you, because it's the only thing there, right? Which means you're probably going to pop it up, which means it's an easy out.
That pitch missing away and getting a text saying Ian is a straight snack. So,
oh my gosh,
I don't even know what I'm not even gonna try and determine the lingo, as that one's fouled off left side into the dugout, and there's a long at bat for Esquilin.
If we were anywhere else where Caleb Stoll wasn't behind the plate, I would take a good guess that it was him who sent that. We got a nice little joke going on between there, but. Goodness gracious.
You know the number?
I do not.
Okay. There's a swing and a miss, and Esquilin retired, and the first out of the game is a strikeout. We'll put that up on the screen here. And that will bring up Frank Sanchez. Sanchez, the shortstop. As we are in the top of the first, and Huddy misses upstairs. 1 ball. And the 1-0. That one too far down and in, and the count quickly 2 balls, no strikes. That was my forte in baseball. I could bunt. Couldn't hit, but I could bunt. The 2-0. Fly ball hit a ton, and that baby is gone, as that will be onto the soccer field. A home run for Frank Sanchez, and he takes one and tattoos it over the left field fence, and Southwestern Iowa on top 1-0 on the bomb. He didn't miss.
He did not.
He took that one out. That's out of any other ballpark as well. Even though it's 275 down the lines, no doubt. No doubt he did his best Amy Bertato imitation. Amy hit a moonshot the other day. I believe, weren't you out in the outfield when she did that?
Yes.
She hit it over you guys sitting out there behind the fence, didn't she?
That ball, oh goodness.
So 1-0 our score on the home run, and Hudson catches the outside corner for a strike. Hudson about 82, looks like, on the gun. Swing and a miss on the curve, and Cade Cox is quickly behind 0-2. I'm guessing that's the gun down there.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is the most accurate one we got, too, so.
That one comes inside, stays down low. And our count 1 ball and 2 strikes. One away here, top of the first, a home run right now, the difference. From Frank Sanchez on what's turning into a nice day for baseball. That one stays upstairs. He asked down to the first base. Umpire said, did he go? He did not. He held off. I probably would have broken both wrists trying to hold off. But that's just me. The 2-2 coming up. Curveball, strike 3, and Cox goes down looking as Huddy pulls the string, and there are 2 outs. That will bring up Raul Cosme. Oh, this is even better. Ian, I'm not a photographer, but I can picture us together.
Oh, my goodness.
Ian, you have a fan.
Oh.
That one fouled back and over the press box here. And out of play. 1 strike to Cosme. I want to know who it is.
I do too.
The 0-1 coming up. That one fly ball right side. Long run for Grant, and Grant will track it down and make the play. So Grant Boyer making the play out in right field, but one run on 1 home run, and Southwestern Iowa will go to the bottom of the first with the Larks coming to bat, and they have to do some work. We will be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Hi, my name is Abby Busby, and I'm from Bandera, Texas.
I'm Melissa Hirschberger, and I'm from Kelowna, Iowa.
I'm Annalise Hanna, and I'm from Winter Park, Colorado.
My name's Autumn Mungwitz, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
Hi, my name is Brianne Gomez, and I'm from El Paso, Texas.
My name is Cassidy King, and I'm from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
My name is Chanaka Ho'one, and I'm from Selma, Texas.
My name is Donna Hall, and I'm from Farmington, New Mexico.
I'm Faith Hallmark, and I'm from Augusta, Kansas.
My name is Caitlin Bryant, and I'm from West Texas.
My name is Macy Murray, and I'm from Denver, Colorado.
My name is Paulina Diaz. I'm from Constantine, Michigan.
Hi, I'm Samantha Rosine, and I'm from Castle Rock, Colorado.
Well, it could have.
And welcome back here to the press box at Oswald Field. Ian, I hope you know CPR because you're taking my breath away, and Ian is a light bulb because he lights up my day. What's it like to have a fan like this?
It's kind of flattering, not going to lie.
All right. Okay. No Ricky Fujimura to lead things off here for the Larks. Robert Salcedo to bat second. Caleb Stoll will bat third. Noah Roberts plays left field and bats cleanup. Omar is in the DH spot batting fifth with Yusei batting sixth playing second base. Grant Boyer batting seventh. Keelan Haynes batting eighth. And David Berzins will bat ninth for the Larks as we are into the bottom of the first. And the pitch from Santana is a strike on the outside corner.
It's a little late on the calls. Takes a while to get it up there.
So the 0-1, too far outside, and Bob has the count moved to 1 ball, 1 strike. So someone's watching this game and texting you. Texting me to tell you these flattering things that one misses outside, and they count 2 balls, 1 strike. You have your suspicions?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean.
All right, we'll keep mystery about it. The 2-1 coming up. Swing and a miss for Bob, and he's quickly even with 2 balls and 2 strikes. As we're in the bottom of the first, Southwestern took the second batter of the game, deposited one over the fence for the home run. Bob calling time. That one downstairs in the dirt, and the count is full. And Bob fouls off. Got a text from Mocha, Puerto Rico. Last one for Ian. You can have my Heston Library card because I'm checking you out. Meet me at the Lark's Nest tonight at 8:47. Well, fly ball to center field. Going back is Cosme. Cosme all the way onto the track, but takes away extra bases from Bob. Okay. So Ian has officially been checked out, and I like it. Robert Salcedo coming to bat here for the Larks. Here with 1 away. Now, do you know who it is?
I do not.
Okay. I guess you'll have to be at the Lark's Nest at 8:47.
I guess. I had a nice one. I thought it was Mr. Leach. I thought it was Connor's dad because he was
that one missing outside.
He was giving us some nice pickup lines and stuff when we were in Colorado for spring break with Connor.
With Pookie Bear.
Yes.
Not Connor, it's Pookie Bear.
Pookie Bear.
Gotta be on that. It is Pookie Bear. The 1-0 coming up. And that comes inside for a strike. And Robert has the count quickly, even at 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 coming up. Curveball that's popped up a mile high onto the infield. And going back is the catcher, Cox, and he makes the play. And a good job by Cox to track that. So 2 outs here in our bottom of the first. And that'll bring up Caleb Stoll. And Santana working from the windup. He steps off and wants to go through his progressions one more time.
Seems that he's pitching in turfs. He does not have spikes.
Okay. Fly ball hit it up in the air. Don't know if it's got the distance. It will hang up there, and Eskelin will circle underneath it. It was Connor's dad, by the way. It was. He fessed up. Larks go quickly and quietly. 1, 2, 3. We've played innings. Southwest leading 1-0. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Now Winbun Basert, Patum Thani, Thailand. Austin Schrader, Dallas, Texas.
Bryson White, Fort Worth, Texas.
Daniel Ganoza III, Woodland Park, Colorado.
David Flores from Honduras.
DJ Taylor from the Bahamas.
Dislev Kanku from the DR Congo.
Ian Ellis from Rowlett, Texas.
Ian Espinosa, Pensacola, Florida.
Jonathan Ortiz, Wichita, Kansas.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Quiroz and I'm from Garden, Texas.
Sammy Rios from Houston, Texas.
Steven Gonzalez, Rockport, Texas.
Teo Soler from Orléans, France.
I'm Ro from Houston, Texas.
Trevor Avila, El Paso, Texas.
Trey Greening, Wichita, Kansas.
Zach Yoder, Berea, Kentucky.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College. Rusty Witcher next to Ian Leckie. We're having a good time as we're into the top of the second. Ryan Doran coming back, John Figueroa and Jadriel Pantoa all due up here for Southwest. The Spartans. And lefty on lefty as the curveball is over for a strike to Doran. The 0-1 coming up. And there's a strike at the knees for strike 2. And Hudson quickly ahead. 0-2. Fouled off right side or left side, and that will trickle towards the soccer field. See a few fans up there on top of the soccer field watching the game, as there's really not a bad spot to watch a game here at Oswald Field. That one missing downstairs, and the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. And the 1-2 delivery. On the ground, hard at Kalen Haynes. Kalen knocks it down and makes the play. And there's one away. That will bring up John Figueroa.
Rusty found out yesterday I'll be rooming with Coach K next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Had a nice assignment, nutrition. Had to learn about his background and stuff. Just the food and the dietary needs in Japan.
All right.
Got to talking, and I was like, I could spend an entire year with this guy.
Cool.
So I'm more than excited.
There's a line drive that's hit hard out there to left field. That one just enough up and over, and Figueroa has a line drive solo shot home run, and just like that, the second home run of the game, and Southwest Iowa on top 2-0. That ball did not get over the fence by very much. But it's over the fence, and it's a run on the board. Ball seems to be jumping off the bats of the Spartans here early. So both of those runs earned, and 2-0. Huddy with a curveball starting Jadriel Pantoa off with a strike. Upstairs, and our count 1 ball, 1 strike. Huddy's curveball missing outside, and our count 2 balls and 1 strike. Hudson wants to work quickly, Ian. That one fouled back, and I'll play on the right side.
Coach Cole enjoys it when we pitch quickly. It gives pitchers less time to get in their head, and it messes the batters timing up because hitting is all timing.
So the count 2 balls and 2 strikes here, and Huddy deals, and that one looped into the bullpen for a foul ball. You have to find a certain rhythm, though, don't you?
Oh yeah.
And that curve misses inside. And our count is full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Strike 3 called, and Pantoa frozen at the dish. And he did not like it, and they're 2 away. He was trotting down to first, and instead he goes back to the dugout.
I don't know if the umpire enjoyed the look he got either.
I don't think so. Time was called there. And Huddy deals. And another foul ball. Brian Soto up now for the Spartans. Go Larks from the Burzins. VO1. Curve is over for a strike. And Soto quickly behind 0-2.
Not a bad spot.
No, you're trying to force someone to chase in that situation. And they count 1 ball and 2 strikes. That's hammered foul into the ground. And the count still remaining 1-2. And then Huddy dealing. That one a little bit low on our count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fly ball to right field, and Grant plays it easily. So another run, 1 home run on the solo shot, and the Larks will go to the bottom of the first, down 2-0. We're back after this here on the Lark Network.
My name is Alec Gilman, and I'm from Gardner, Kansas.
My name is Elena Lehman, and I'm from Sarasota, Florida.
I'm Faith Monicum, and I'm from Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Ayala, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
My name is Kate Ramirez Ingold, and I'm from Goshen, Indiana.
My name is Mackenzie Brown, and I'm from Estes Park, Colorado.
My name is Laura Yabuapia, and I'm from Ghana.
My name is Laureen, and I'm from Ghana.
My name is Maria, and I'm from Newton, Kansas.
I'm Mariana Martinez from Tegucigalpa, Honduras.
I'm Miyane Gonda. I'm from Japan.
I'm Morgan Lance, and I'm from Goshen, Indiana.
My name is Sarah Keck. I'm from Topeka, Kansas.
My name is Viviana Rodriguez, and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
And welcome back to Oswald Field. Ian and I are debating about what Santana is wearing as pitching shoes and missing downstairs. I think they just look like normal tennis shoes. I think
yeah,
you're right.
they just look like, you know, I mean,
I don't even know if they even have molded cleats on there.
No, there's nothing on the bottom of those.
Noah takes the curve on the outside for the strike, and the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Noah, Omar, and you say I'll do up here for the Larks. Inner half for the strike, and the count 1-2. Santana misses away, and our count 2 balls and 2 strikes. Noah stays alive by fouling it off. So the deuces wild pitch almost. Upstairs for a ball. And our count moves 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Rest, I think as long as both pitchers maintain the strike zone, I don't think it'll be
Noah hammers one. That ball is out of here. And Noah gets the Larks back into it with a solo shot of his own. And the Larks get a run back as that one gets out of here. Get off me ball. And Noah trots around the bases. So 2-1 our score as we're in the bottom of the second. And fireworks abound. So Omar walking up. Omar Aguilar in the DH spot this afternoon. 3 runs on 3 hits. They've all been home runs by both teams.
They have.
And the 1-0. Omar fouls one back and out of play on the right side. And our count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Omar calling time. Curveball missing down low. And they count 2 balls and 1 strike. Larks have cut the lead in half here on the solo shot. That one is there at the corner for a strike. And they count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Santana stepping away. Omar fly ball right side. Hart going back in, making the play. And there's 1 out here, bottom of the second. And that will bring up Yusei Hondo. So Yusei steps up. And Yusei will take a strike right down Main Street. The 0-1. Yusei taps it foul. He is quickly behind. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Grant Boyer on deck.
Nice little grab over there.
Yeah, it was. Good hands in the on-deck circle. And the 0-2 coming up. Santana stepping away. Wants different signs. A big deep breath from the Spartan pitcher. That one well outside. Trying to force Yusei to chase, but Yusei says, nope, not going to chase. And the 1-2. Yusei fouls one back. And stays alive. Santana working from the windup. Curveball dropping low, and we are even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one popped up a mile high. On top of the press box, and this is why we can't have nice things. I was waiting. I thought it was on the right path to hit the top of the press box, and it was.
I saw Quinn take a nice little quick look over there, and I was like, I don't know what he's looking at, but that thing's not going.
Yusei fouls one off. Long run for the right fielder, Hart, but it will drop foul. And this long at bat for Yusei as he's fighting off pitches left and right. And the 2-2 now. Another 2-2. There's a line drive, and that will drop in for a base hit, and that is the first hit of the game that hasn't traveled over a fence. And you say with a single, and the Larks have a runner. With one away for Grant Boyer. And just a good piece of hitting right there.
It was. Nice battle. Wait for the pitch. Wait for his pitch.
Didn't try to do too much. Drove it into left field, and he's aboard with a single. So Grant Boyer coming to bat, you say leading away at first base. And Grant looks at the off-speed pitch upstairs for 1 ball. Santana having to work from the stretch for the first time this afternoon. That is a fly ball, towering fly ball. Could it be the short corner? And it is! Grant Boyer hits it. A home run over the fence, gets it about 282 feet. And the Larks take the lead. And fireworks abounding here on the 2-run home run. And Grant Boyer puts the Larks in front. 3-2. So all the runs already, we've had 5 runs in, have been scored via the home run. The ball is, safe to say, jumping off bats today. And this brings up Kalen Haynes. And Kalen takes the first pitch, is the backdoor breaking ball for a strike. The 0-1. Kalen with a healthy hack. He's quickly behind. Kalen has been in a little bit of a funk. It's safe to say he's been in a little bit of a funk, pressing just probably a little bit too much. And the 0-2. That curveball did not curve and nearly got away from the catcher Cox. And the 1-2 coming up. That one stays outside. Got a text here, Ian. Hey, Rusty. Natalie Park just checking in my Larks from Frisco, Texas. Glad to have you along, Natalie. And our count is 2 balls and 2 strikes to Kalen Haynes. And the 2-2. That one misses well outside, and our count is full 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. And Kalen lays off, works his way back to take a walk, and that's a good at-bat for Kalen.
That is one heck of an at-bat.
A long battle. That's going to send a visit out to the mound with David Berzins coming up, and 1 out and 1 on here for the Larks.
And that's tough. Go from 2 quick strikes and 4 straight balls.
And battling back, and that's a great thing that Kalen did not chase.
I agree.
Sam Jackson checking in with someone else from watching from Physical Science. Go Larks, homers for days. It's true, Sam. It is true. And we're checking in. Will you be streaming other games this week? I believe so. I know McPherson is on the slate for Thursday. 1 doubleheader. I think Friday we'll be bringing both the Tonkawa games here. So lots of things happening here on the Lark Network as David Berzin's digging in. The conference is over. And Berzin's will tap her back to Santana. He's thinking too. Throws over the shortstop. Sanchez across. And in time with a Doran with a stretch over there. Berzin's grounds out, but the Larks get 3 across here in the bottom of the second. We've played 2. Larks lead 3-2. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Rabbit Ride, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas.
Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Cotton Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dane Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska.
David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas.
Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas.
Naoki Izumura, Tokyo, Japan. Natty Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia.
And welcome back to the top of the third here. Home runs for days as the Larks and the Spartans battling, and Hudson starting off. Michael Hart with a strike. We've seen 5 runs, all of them coming via home run.
Mm-hmm.
That one, a mile-high fly ball, and going back is Berzins and Robert also, or Berzins coming on, Robert going back. Good communication, and there's one away. That will bring up the leadoff hitter, Isaac Eskelin. Eskelin struck out in his first at-bat. And Hudson with a curveball for a strike. That is a lot of confidence in Huddy's curveball to throw it this much for first pitch strikes. The fastball takes a bounce and a hop. And they count 1-1 strike. And it almost looks like Huddy overthrew that fastball a little bit.
Yeah, just a well, it came like dancing over there at first base.
The 1-1 coming up. That one too far inside. Eskelin wears it, and he is aboard. So a runner aboard here with 1 out.
Get a ground ball, get a nice double play. Infield has done a very good job of turning double plays in the past 2 home series.
Okay, so there'll be a double play depth. Sanchez is 1 for 1 with a home run and a run driven in. And this will be the first time that Huddy has had to work from the stretch. And a strike to Sanchez. Ian, are you a wind-up stretch guy or just a stretch guy?
Just a stretch guy.
Okay. That one gets away from Caleb, and the runner goes, and swiping second base was Eskelin. On the pitch in the dirt. And our count 1-1. That was a trend for a long time of people just pitching from the stretch and not working from the windup. I think you've gone kind of back to the more wind-up stretch types. That ball hammered, but it will be nothing but a long strike as it's out of play over the light pole. Did it end up in the light pole? I didn't see the ball come down.
No, it landed.
Okay.
It landed at soccer field, though.
Okay. Count 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Sanchez. Sanchez hammers one foul along the third baseline. And he stays alive along at that, setting up for Sanchez. Larks leading 3-2 here, top of the third with one away. And a runner in scoring position for the Spartans. Swing and a miss that gets through Caleb, and Sanchez will have second on the error, and Escalon moves up. So Hudson has the strikeout, but the error will let Sanchez move to first. Escalon moves to third. Runners at the corners with one away. But back to a double play situation for the Larks. That ball up into the air. It's going to be a fly ball. Noah coming on, making the play. Noah uncorks a throw. Could be a play at the plate. That one just gets up, sails a little bit on Noah, and Cade Cox has a sacrifice fly. Noah tried everything he could to come up with that.
Yeah, nice job of Huddy for being back there, though.
Yeah, Huddy with a great backup. And a run comes in, and we're all knotted up at 3 with 2 outs. So it looks like offense is going to be been the tone for the last 2 games yesterday. Seems like that's where we're going today. Curveball stays too far in for a ball to Raul Cosme. Cosme flew out to right. His first at bat. Top of the third with 2 away. There's a shot to right. Going back is Grant. Grant on his horse. It will be over the head of Grant. Cosme on his way to second. The runner from first coming all the way in. Could be a play at the plate. Throw not in time. Caleb uncorks a throw, and Cosme has a triple and a ribby, and Southwestern has retaken the lead 4-3 with 2 away. And that will bring up Ryan Doran. We've seen a little bit of everything already, haven't we?
We have.
I mean, this is going to be an interesting game if this keeps up. 4-3 our score. Doran coming to bat here. He grounded out his first at bat, and the lefty takes a high fastball upstairs for a ball. The 1-0. Huddy comes back with a strike, and they count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 now is Cosme leads away from third. Huddy misses on the far side. And our count 2-1. That one pops straight up. Caleb trying to track it down, throws the mask away, and makes a play. Caleb confidently making the play just on the edge of the infield dirt. But 2 runs come across. Southwestern leading 4-3 after 2.5. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
Adriana Ruiz from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Amy Bertado from Whittier, California. Anissa Aguilar, Hacienda Heights, California. Cassidy King from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
Chelsea Smith, Tacoma, Washington.
Jenna Garcia, Hutchinson, Kansas.
Jenna Schneider from Lodi, California.
Jesse Miranda from Turlock, California.
Kaylin Lastly from Salina, Kansas.
My name is Alexis Avalos, and I'm from Yucaipa, California.
Madison O'Brien, Zuni, Virginia.
Malia Sandy from Girard, Kansas.
Paige Biddle from Sacramento, California.
And welcome back here to Evan Oswald Field. Bottom of the third we go. Larks trailing 4-3. As we've had a lot of fireworks through just 2.5. Noriki Fujibara coming to bat, also known as Bob. And Bob takes a strike on the outside half. Kendall's just making a mess up here, isn't he?
He is. I don't know what he's doing over there, complaining about the chair being a little rocky.
Bob shoots one in the gap out there, right field, and that'll be a line drive. And Bob aboard. So if Morrissey comes up, you have to switch your chair and come sit over here.
Yep.
And Morrissey has to get the
and
bat chair.
he will get the bat chair.
All right. So
that's how you do it.
Bob aboard. And that will bring up Robert Salcedo. And Robert takes a strike outside corner. So Larks will be in action Thursday at 5 o'clock in a one game against McPherson. And then Friday, 4 o'clock in a doubleheader. And diving in, just barely getting back, was Bob. Swing and a miss, and Robert behind. 0-2. Leadoff runner aboard for the Larks. And Robert, line drive out there, and knocked it down. Robert have a base hit to left center field. Robert with a single. And now 2 on and none out for the Larks. So the Larks with a little something doing, and Caleb still coming to bat. And I'm going to be honest, if I'm a baseball, I'm afraid of Caleb Stoll.
Oh, of course.
So 2 on, none out, top or bottom of the third. And Santana will work from the stretch against Caleb. Caleb flew out in his first at bat.
Long fly out. High fly out.
Santana wants to go through his signs one more time, trying to find some comfort. Caleb just standing there looking menacing. And the first pitch is at the knees for a strike. Both teams are swinging the bat today.
They've been swinging it well all weekend.
The 0-1. Curveball, Caleb just misses, as that one was hammered down the line but past the bag, foul. And Caleb quickly behind 0-2.
And honestly, I think Caleb enjoys an 0-2 count. He does some of his best work in an 0-2 count.
Okay. So the 0-2 pitch. Caleb hammers one foul again. And the count still riding 0-2. That one too far outside. Caleb watching it. And our count 1-2. Caleb fouls one off and almost one-handed that over the fence. So the count's still riding 1 ball and 2 strikes. Noah on deck. He hit a home run in his last at-bat. We've seen 4 home runs. Caleb, and finds some green out there with a nice piece of hitting. Nice single. Caleb will have a ribby. As Bob comes around, Robert moves up, and Caleb gets himself an RBI. And the Larks tie the score at 4-3.
What'd I tell you, Rusty?
Yeah, a good two-out, good two-strike hitter. And that'll bring up Noah Roberts. Noah hit a home run in his last at-bat. 4-4 our score. And there's a strike at the knees.
Seems to like that outside area.
That's okay.
Outside middle.
Makes you come up with a mindset you have to swing.
Oh, of course.
And that was a slow tapper. And they're trying to roll 2 up, and they cannot. As that went to Santana, went to Sanchez covering Noah aboard on the fielder's choice. Caleb is forced out. But Robert moves over to third, and there's 1 away for Omar Aguilar. Omar flew out to right field. This field's starting to green up. And Omar takes a strike. We've seen a lot of first pitch strikes today, too, already. That one too far outside. And our count 1 ball, 1 strike to Omar. I didn't even bother getting stats. They were not current for either squad, so I said I won't mess with those. The 1-1. Curveball drops in for the strike. And it looked like Omar was looking for something different.
I think he thought he was getting ready, get ready to wear that.
They count 1 and 2. Omar, a little slow tapper. That's going to get the job done as a run's coming home. And Omar has himself a ribby on the ground out. And the Larks retake the lead 5-4. With 2 away here in the bottom of the third. And the current rate, we might get done with this game by the time it's 50-cent corn dogs on Sonic on Wednesday. There's a little flare, first pitch swinging, and running underneath it was the center fielder, Cosme. But the Larks score 2. They now lead 5-4. We'll be back after this here on the Lark Network.
My name is Denasia Jeffers, and I'm from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
My name is Essence Tolson, and I'm from Yuma, Colorado.
I'm Hannah Klitzman, and I'm from Fort, Kansas.
I'm Kadria Hewlett, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia.
I'm Lexi Salmons, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
I'm Lindsay Manuel, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
My name is Mackenzie Smith, and I'm from Richmond, Texas.
My name is Malaya Bray, and I'm from Hugo, Oklahoma.
My name is Naomi Smith, and I'm from Farmington, New Mexico.
My name is Paris Rouse, and I'm from McKinney, Texas.
My name is Sarah Keck. I'm from Topeka, Kansas.
I'm Unique Fraze, and I'm from Ordway, Colorado.
And welcome back here to our ball game. Rusty and Ian. Hey, and Ian's all up for taking questions. You guys have any type of questions for Ian? What it's like being a Heston College student? What it's like to operate a shot clock? What relationship advice? Ian's your man. So send us a text here. Here comes Morrissey. Better get the good chair ready for him.
Oh, yeah.
As John Figueroa coming to bat here. Larks leading 5-4. And Figueroa taking a strike on the outside half. Figueroa hit a home run. Just cleared the fence. And Hudson works the count 0-2. So we'll play some musical chairs here in the press box in just a second. That one misses outside. And our count 1 ball and 2 strikes to Figueroa. Figueroa taps it foul and stays alive. So we've seen 4 home runs, a triple, wild pitch, errors, hit by pitch. What haven't we seen yet today, Ian? And that one misses high and away. And our count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And inside the Parker.
There's still a lot of ball game left.
There, true.
Curve stays upstairs on our count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Figueroa did hit a home run, just cleared the fence. His last at bat, but it goes down in the book as a bomb, and he shoots one out to right, and Grant will camp underneath it and makes the play. One away here in our top of the 4th. Where's he take off to?
I don't know. I didn't even see him. I was looking over there, Coach Cole.
This will bring up the designated hitter, Jadrell Pantoa.
A lot of Marucci's being swung today.
I see that.
Quite a few cats.
I didn't know if that's a movement towards that manufacturer.
I'm not 100% sure. It's a very nice bat. That's for sure.
Pantoa chases, and our count 1 ball, 1 strike. I think one of the other major manufacturers is still DeMarini, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
For baseball. Swing and a miss for Pantoa.
I don't know if you see a lot of those in college, though. Unless, you're sponsored.
That could be. The 1-2 on the way. That one upstairs in our count. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Pantoa. I remember those days of knowing bats, but that was from slow pitch days. Swing and a miss. Pantoa goes down. There's 2 outs. When it came to slow pitch, I was a Mikan fan. Big Mikan fan. Like DeMarino originally, but swung a Mikan in a tournament, and from that point on, I was a Mikan fan. There's a chopper that's foul on the left side. Have you ever seen how it's made, how they make a composite slow pitch bat?
Mm-mm.
Pretty cool.
Saw how they make wood bats, but I have not seen that one.
Swing and a miss, and Soto quickly behind 0-2. That one downstairs. And 1 ball. Soto flew out to right in his last at bat. And the 1-2 coming up. Slow tapper. Kalen vacuums it up and steps on the bag. So for the first time this afternoon, Southwest Iowa Goes down 1-2-3. We have played 3.5. Larks lead 5-4. We'll be back after this, right here on the Lark Network.
It was important to try to create community, enjoying the journey together. I think when the athletes on your team, they kind of understand that what we're doing is more than just performing well and winning the games. If you don't enjoy the journey, you're not going to enjoy the destination.
College was the best decision that I could have made for the first 2 years of college. I'm a go-getter, a thinker, I like to be challenged, and I'm getting all that here at Heston. I'm living in a mod with people from all around the world, which is feeding my thirst for a broader worldview. I'm on a first-name basis with my teachers, which is really emphasizing this community that is so present at Heston. And so I'm really glad that I chose to start here at Heston College because I've been given the tools and the mindset to go everywhere.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field. Ian talking about getting electrocuted as we're into the bottom of the fourth. And the first pitch is a drive, and Grant Boyer grounding out. So one away now for Kalen Haynes.
What? Yeah, Noah. Rusty, who else has a home run? Noah and
Grant.
And Grant. Grant had a 2-run, Noah had a solo.
Kalen Haynes coming to bat here with one away in our bottom of the fourth.
And then then we had Caleb had a single to the left field.
Takes a strike. There's a pitch that misses, and we're quickly even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now things feel right in the world. Someone on my left. All right, we're good. The 1-1 coming up. Kalen fouls it back to the fence on our count, 1 ball and 2 strikes. And it's a lot easier than that. You can manage the balls and strikes right there.
Oh, yeah. Easy money.
Easy. That's what I like, easy. And our count 1-2. Kalen drew a walk after being down on the count 0-2 in his first at-bat. And K-Mike fouls it back and out of play, and the count still riding 1-2. Now, I did notice that neither Morrissey nor Kendall said anything about my effort, and I cleaned their half of the window.
Oh, I definitely noticed it.
Okay. Kalen. No, you did. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, no. In fact, I can even do it some more. I've got some paper towels and some Windex here, even if you're not happy with it. But, wow. The 1 ball and 2 strikes coming up here to Kalen, and that one stays too low. And our count evens up at 2-2. Kendall, Morrissey, and Ian, they'll all answer life questions. So go ahead and text them in. That one too far outside, and our count is full.
We can even tell you what it's like to live in a mod where the water fountain was kicked off the wall.
The water fountain was removed from the wall forcibly?
Yeah, Mr. Brad.
The payoff pitch on the way. Kalen. Little slow roller at the first baseman, kicked around, tossed underhand though. Duran makes a play over to Santana. I don't know if we can even talk about that.
They're fixing it, don't worry.
Okay.
RDs and everybody now.
Oh. And that'll bring up David Berzins. Berzins grounded into a double play. First pitch to Berzins is a strike. David chases inside, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So the water fountain came off the wall, huh?
Yeah.
Did water go everywhere?
Everywhere. Hey, What can I say? He's a big KU fan. He wasn't happy Auburn decided to.
Strike three called on the outside corner. Berzins goes down, and the Larks go quickly and quietly here in the fourth. 1, 2, 3. We've played 4. Larks lead 5-4. Back after this here on the Lark Network. Local. Pick one.
Robbie Rod, Houston, Texas.
Brett Heichman, Lindsborg, Kansas.
Caden Bartlett, Amber, Oklahoma.
Caleb Stoll, Litchfield Park, Arizona.
Tatum Ferguson, Nassau, Bahamas.
Connor Leach, Erie, Colorado.
Dalton Woody, Cibolo, Texas.
Dave Milburn from Lincoln, Nebraska.
David Berzins, Houston, Texas.
Dave Ryan, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Dayton Watkins, Valley Center, Kansas. Grant Bloyer, Winfield, Kansas.
Hudson Smith, Waukomis, Oklahoma.
Hugo Kinabuchi, San Diego, California.
Ian Leckie, Overland Park, Kansas.
Justin Durnall, I'm from Windsor, Colorado.
Kalen Haynes, Trophy Club, Texas.
Kendall Theory, Westlake, Louisiana.
Malachi Swartz, Overland Park, Kansas.
Naoki Izumura, Tokyo, Japan. Natty Solomon, Harrisonburg, Virginia. Nick Platten from Adelaide, Australia. Noah Roberts, Wichita, Kansas.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field as we're into the top of the fifth, and this is Michael Hart. Hart flew out in his first at bat. And Hudson Smith working here in the fifth. Swing and a miss, and that is fouled back to the fence. And our count 1-1.
I'll tell you after.
The 1-1 coming up. That's a little one hopper to Bob at third base. Bob plays the short hop perfectly, can with a stretch, and there's one away. Those are always those tweener balls that can eat you up at position, but Bob did a great job over there at third.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll bring up Isaac Esquilin. Esquilin is 0 for 1, struck out and was hit by a pitch. Scored a run as we're into the fifth. And a curveball over for a strike. You know, Ian, even though we've had a lot of fireworks, this game's still moving right along.
Mm-hmm.
So the count 0-2 here to Esquilin. Slow roller. Bob plays it again, snaps the throw across, and gets the runner by about a step. Another good play by Bob at third base. And there are two away for Frank Sanchez. So Sanchez digging in here. Sanchez 0 for 1, or excuse me, 1 for 2. Reached first on the error on the strikeout in his last at bat. Did deposit a pitch onto the soccer field. It was no doubt. It was out of here. And he'll take a pitch for a strike. Our count is even, 1-1 strike here to Sanchez. And a good block by Caleb. 2 balls, 1 strike here. 2 away in our fifth. Big curve stays upstairs. 3-1 to Sanchez now. On the ground at Bob. Bob looking for the trifecta throw across, and a stretch by Kalen, and they say he was safe.
Grant out there with the heads up and hustling to second.
And that was mighty close. It'll be an infield single. I'll have to watch a replay on that.
Yeah.
Get back on YouTube and check that out. So Sanchez, tough play. It was close. And there's a strike to Cade Cox. 2 away, a runner aboard for the Spartans. Curve too far inside. And our count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. That one fouled off in the box, off of the ankle, and Cox now behind 1-2. That's on the ground. Robert, a diving stop. A long throw from deep in the hole. And the play made over there.
Beautiful play.
Beautiful play from deep in the hole. And that is going to be it for the inning. As the Larks come away, getting out. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th after this.
Braden Hancock, Brighton, Colorado.
Cal Hartley, Bend, Kansas.
I'm Chance Sully, I'm from Peabody, Kansas. Chris Gay, Saxby, Texas.
C.R. Curlis, Hayesville, Kansas.
Danny Bradley Jr., Kansas City, Kansas.
Derek McGeer, McKinney, Texas.
Grant Harding, Lewisburg, Kansas.
Ishmael Moyer, Olympic, Kansas.
Jacob Baker, Andover, Kansas.
Kazuha Tanji from Japan.
Kendall Pelton, Shinewells, Colorado.
Lucas Comfort, Salina, Kansas.
Malik Murad, Arlington, Texas.
Morgan Cannon, Carrollton, Texas.
Reese Nebel, Heston, Kansas.
Sterling Hicks from the Show Me State, L's up.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field as they're sorting some things out here as the head coach for Southwest Iowa was tossed during the break after that controversial call over at first base. And so they'll talk some things over, and umpires will make a note of things here. And I'm not sure, but I think by injury, I'm not sure, don't quote me on this, I don't think their head coach can come back for game 2. I think he's done. He cannot. I think he's done for the day. So Nariki Fujimura will come to bat here in the top or the bottom of the 5th. And home plate umpire and head coach Tim Colt talking something over very quickly. So Bob coming to bat. Bob is 1 for 2 with a single and a flyout. As Santana coming to bat. And now something else being discussed. I think it was telling me he can't come back. Because I don't think you can come back. I think you have to serve a 1-game suspension for being ejected. And Bob batting, and Santana, fly ball right side. Going back is Hart. Hart playing the fly ball, and there's one away. And Robert Salcedo will come to bat. And Robert singled his last at bat. And scored a run. So there's one away here in the bottom of the 5th. Curveball pops straight up. Cox trying to make the play and does. Another good play for Cox. Those are tough. Those are turning around up into the clouds. Good play by Cox, and the Larks quickly with 2 away for Caleb Stoll. Again, if you guys are a fan of the Larks, fan of the Spartans, we'd love to hear from you. Send us a text, 620-217-1465. That one too far outside, 1 ball to Caleb. Caleb singled his last at bat, pretty much with one hand.
Mm-hmm.
That one downstairs in the dirt, and the count quickly 2 balls, no strikes. Curveball stays downstairs, and our count 3 balls and no strike, or excuse me, 2 and 1. Now we're 3 balls and 1 strike. Eventually it was going to be right in my scorebook. That's a chopper and fouled off on the left side. Ian is a big proponent of playing the game Trivia Crack. Who's been your toughest opponent so far?
Nobody plays anymore.
Okay.
I beat them all.
Oh.
Reese was the last one to play against me, and she just didn't respond
Our
anymore.
count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Santana comes too far in, and Caleb draws the walk.
You'll start playing? Okay. All right.
Noah Roberts hit a home run his first at bat and then grounded into fielder's choice. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. And that one in for a strike on the inner half. Snap throw back, and Caleb dances back to the bag. You can hear Ian's fan club outside. The 0-1 coming up. That one too far in, and our count moves to 1 ball, 1 strike. Noah waits on it, drives it deep in the hole for Figueroa. Figueroa's throw across will pull the first baseman, Duran, off the bag, and Noah aboard on the error, and they're 2 away. Omar's 0 for 2, but does have an RBI on the one hit to the right side. And you just never know what's going to come out of Omar's mouth, Ian.
No. That's the truth.
The 0-1. The 0-1. And Omar, right side, but gloved by the first baseman Duran with a jumping stop on the line drive, ending the threat. Larks strand a pair. We've played 5. Larks up 5-4. Back after this here on the Lark Network.
Hi, my name is Abby Busby, and I'm from Bandera, Texas.
I'm Melissa Hirschberger, and I'm from Kelowna, Iowa.
I'm Annalise Hanna, and I'm from Winter Park, Colorado.
My name is Autumn Mungwitz, and I'm from Wichita, Kansas.
Hi, my name is Brianne Gomez, and I'm from El Paso, Texas.
My name is Cassidy King, and I'm from Cochranville, Pennsylvania.
My name is Chanaka One, and I'm from Selma, Texas.
My name is Donna Hall, and I'm from Farmington, New Mexico.
I'm Faith Hallmark, and I'm from Augusta, Kansas.
My name is Caitlin Bryant, and I'm from West Texas.
My name is Macy Murray, and I'm from Denver, Colorado.
My name is Paulina Diaz. I'm from Constantine, Michigan.
Hi, I'm Samantha Rosine, and I'm from Castle Rock, Colorado.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field. Haven't had anyone text. Oh, here we go. And got a text asking if we're wearing our gold jerseys. We are not wearing gold today. We're in the maroon tops, gray pants. As we're into the top of the 6th, got a text. It was from Jasmine. Jasmine Pankratz, whom we miss. As Cosme coming to bat, he tripled his last at-bat, but was stranded at third base. And Cosme takes the strike. That one missing downstairs in our count, even at a ball and a strike. Curve misses upstairs. Down in the dirt, and our count all even up at 2-2. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you.
No, you're good.
On the ground, K-Mike with a nice play. Kalen in a foot race to the bag, beating Cosme there. And that's the third time Kalen has taken something like that himself.
Yes. I mean, he's only got to take 2 steps, and
Well,
he's
yeah.
halfway to second.
Yeah. He's a giant human being.
Yeah.
One away here for Ryan Duran, who's over 2. Hudson misses away. Our count 1 ball. Our count evens up at 1-1. That is hammered foul on the left side to the tarp. The baseball-eating tarp. I think it's even eaten a couple little kids once upon a time. Our count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Count evens up 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Duran goes down for the third time this afternoon. That brings up John Figueroa. Figueroa hit a home run. His first at bat flew out to right field. As we had fireworks early, now pitchers have kind of settled down. Kind of finding their rhythm. Tapper on the ground. Nariki fields it. Snaps the throw across. And that will end the inning. We've played 5.5. Larks lead 5-4. We're back after this here on the Lark Network.
Now Winbun Masert, Patum Thani, Thailand. Austin Schrader, Dallas, Texas.
Bryson White, Fort Worth, Texas.
Daniel Ganosa III, Woodland Park, Colorado. David Flores from Honduras.
DJ Taylor from the Bahamas.
Dislev Kanku from the DR Congo.
Ian Ellis from Rowlett, Texas.
Ian Espinosa, Pensacola, Florida.
Jonathan Ortiz, Wichita, Kansas.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Quiroz and I'm from Garden, Texas.
Sammy Rios from Houston, Texas.
Steven Gonzalez, Rockport, Texas.
Teo Soler from Orléans, France.
I'm Ro from Houston, Texas.
Trevor Avila, El Paso, Texas.
Trey Greening, Wichita, Kansas.
Zach Yoder, Berea, Kentucky.
And welcome back here to Oswald Field on the campus of Heston College.
Goodness.
And you say stepping in takes a strike.
They're too much, Rusty.
I know they are. What can we do with them? I'd give a mic to Cassidy King, but you never know what's coming out of her mouth. That's for sure. I don't know if I trust that.
I don't know.
Our count even at 1 ball, 1 strike now, do you say? The 1-1. Fly ball right side. Going back is Hart. Hart will have to make the play on the run, but does. And there's 1 out for Grant Bloyer. This game with the fireworks early, though, the pace has been incredibly quick.
Has.
Grant hit a home run, a 2-run bomb his first at bat, grounded out his last at bat. So he's 1 for 2 with a pair of RBI on the day. And that first pitch from Santana missing downstairs. That curveball over for a strike, and Grant behind, or excuse me, the count even at 1-1. That one downstairs. Our count 2 balls, 1 strike. Ian's a Royals fan.
Oh, of course.
That one stays downstairs, and our count 3 balls and 1 strike. Who's your favorite Royal, Ian?
Oh, we already went over this. That's Escobar.
Okay, just double checking.
Making sure I'm sticking to my...
Yeah. The 3-1 coming up. Swing and a miss on the inner half for Grant. He is now having the count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. My Braves are starting 2 rookies in the rotation this year.
Really?
Yes, that one a slow tapper down the left field line. It's foul. Yeah, Tehran's getting the game 1 start, and then they're turning the ball over to 2 rookies in the lineup.
Wow. Well, could go really well. Nobody has tape on them.
That's true. The 3-2 coming up. And fought off foul. Long at that for Grant. Saw action in the bullpen earlier, but that curveball comes inside and Grant wears it and he's aboard. That curveball was so far inside there was nowhere for Grant really to go.
Mm-mm.
And that'll bring up Kalen Haynes. Kalen 0 for 1, drew a walk in his first at bat, grounded out in his second. And just a good chance for Kalen here to maybe do a little something, get something going. That pitch too far outside to the big man. 1 ball, no strikes. That one stays downstairs, and Kalen quickly ahead. 2 balls, no strikes here. Kalen, a towering fly ball to the left side. Long run for the left fielder, and Esquilin makes the play.
Grant was standing on second.
It's a long fly ball to the opposite field. And there's 2 away here for David Burzens. Switching baseballs here. Burzens 0 for 2. Curveball stays inside. That one outside, and Burzens quickly ahead. 2 balls, no strikes. The 2-0. And Burzens now has worked the count. 3 balls, no strikes, with Grant over there at first base. There's a strike. You know, Ian, it's almost time to go fishing.
We already went fishing the other day. I do not like it.
Did you catch anything?
Nope. Went to a different spot, and I was like, can't do this.
Ball 4 issued, and Burzens draws a walk.
So I was the comedian. Everybody else fished, and while they didn't catch anything, every once in a while they would. I just pulled the jokes.
Okay.
And threatened to push him in the lake every once in a while.
Probably worthwhile threats, though.
Oh, of course. It's a lot of, you know, you don't catch a fish right here, somebody's going swimming, and it's not going to be me.
Okay, so Natalie Park asking us if she's hearing walk-up songs. She is hearing walk-up songs, and if so, does K-Mike walk up to K-Mike original? That's a great question.
We were talking about that last game. If he creates his own,
he should
creates his own walk-up song.
He should. So it looks like they're going to close the book on Santana, and that will bring in Luis Diaz to pitch. I think if that's number 11. Is that who we have on the mound?
I think so.
Okay,
is he the one who closed yesterday, or the?
That you're asking. I was at softball watching them pick up wins
right.
7 and 8 on the season in the row, or 7 and 8 in a row.
It's true.
So. It is 11. It is Diaz. Diaz on to pitch. So, telling Bob to move back. And Adriana Ruiz has made her way up in here into the booth. Boo's trying to take residence up here.
Yeah, I just had commentate, but Ian already had.
I know, he has it. He beat you to it.
Okay, I swear to pick my nose.
Okay. So Dia's warming up here as the Larks still leading 5-4, and we've seen, like we said, 2 home runs by each team.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen base hits, doubles, triples, drop third strikes, errors, a coach getting tossed. We've seen a little bit of everything today.
We have, except an inside the park home run.
Except the inside the park home run. You're right. Maybe Bob's the guy to do that right here.
Maybe. I would have put money in Burzins. That man can turn a double into an inside the park home run.
And on the flip side, I can turn a double into a single real quickly.
Rusty, you'd have to hit the ball first.
Hurtful.
Hey, you were the one who guessed that there weren't going to be any home runs that one day, so
I'm
guessing that
I did I? Oh, that's right. Okay, all right, I see. Okay. So Diaz coming in to pitch here with 2 on and 2 outs to Bob. And Bob 1 for 3. And that one downstairs. Morrissey's just making himself comfortable here. He's got the scoreboard in his lap. If he could have a recliner, he would.
And get Fortnite going in here, I doubt he'd leave.
Don't play that.
Get a gallon of milk, I think he'll be good.
So the 1-0, and that's hammered foul on the left side. Got a text saying hello. Well, hello back. That's from Virginia. That's the 540 area code. So I do know that. So Virginia in the house. The 1-1 coming up to Bob. And Bob chases outside.
That was a pretty good pitch.
It really was. Bob was definitely fooled.
Yeah.
To count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Of course, Bob is very great at using the whole field, line to line.
Yeah, that's true.
And Diaz stepping off. We're into the bottom of the 6th. Larks leading 5-4. And Nariki dumps one out there to center field. Base hit. And Burson's on his way. Throw to third. Not in time.
Beautiful.
And Bob has himself a single and RBI. He'll take second on the throw. Yusei comes around and Burson's moves to third, and the Larks lead 6-4. And Robert Salcedo coming to bat.
And that time he didn't need a line. He just put it right up the middle.
He did. Oh, so Natalie Park suggesting that if K. Mike's walk-up song is an original, he needs to put in Little Skip, also known as Harry Park, for a couple of lines. I don't know if I can support that. Oh, I miss having Harry up here in the box. You never knew what Harry was going to say when he wasn't pitching. And a big swing and a miss by Robert. And the 0-1 now. Robert does not chase, and the count even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Robert fouls it off on the left side. 2 away, will run across. Larks leading 6-4. So I'm guessing they're going to turn the ball over to Hudson, but how much of a leash does Hudson have, Ian? With a 2-run lead?
I don't know. You're going through the lineup 4 times?
Third, 4th time, yeah.
Start of the 4th, so I think if You get. I think it depends. You know, if it's a hit.
That's the third time.
Depends on if he
it's
falls.
the third time.
Falls.
It's
falls
7, 8, 9.
behind.
It's the third time for
All
the Larks.
You know.
Count is even. Deuces wild across that top of the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Nobody's out there warming up, so I assume they're going to let him
finish it out.
Yeah. Plus a little insurance run there gives us, 2 runs. A little leeway.
That one fouled off as another long at bat. Robert is 1 for 3 with 2 pop outs to the catcher, but a base hit. Curveball swing and a miss. And Robert goes down. Larks get a run. We'll go to the top of the 7th with the Larks leading 6-4. We'll be back right after this here on the Lark Network.
My name is Alec Gilman and I'm from Gardner, Kansas.
My name is Elena Lehman and I'm from Sarasota, Florida.
I'm Faith Monicum and I'm from Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Hi, I'm Cassandra Ayala and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
My name is Kate Ramirez Ingold and I'm from Goshen, Indiana.
My name is Mackenzie Brown and I'm from Estes Park, Colorado.
My name is Laura Yabuapia and I'm from Ghana.
My name is Laureen and I'm from Ghana.
My name is Maria and I'm from Newton, Kansas.
I'm Mariana Martinez from Tegucigalpa, Honduras.
I'm Miyane Gonda. I'm from Japan.
I'm Morgan Lance and I'm from Goshen, Indiana.
My name is Sarah Keck. I'm from Topeka, Kansas.
My name is Viviana Rodriguez and I'm from San Antonio, Texas.
So Hudson coming out to work here, Ian, and it looks like we've got a little action in the Lark bullpen just in case. Is Hudson coming to work?
Get Woody a little warmed up.
It looks like Woody's getting warmed up. Patel coming to bat here. He is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts from the DH spot. And there's a strike from Hudson to Pantoa. The 0-1. That curve stays outside just a little bit, and our count even at 1-1. Fly ball center field. Berzin's going back. That'll be over his head, and that is off the fence, deepest part of the... No! That is out of here, deepest part of the ballpark. Pantoa hits a home run and trims that Lark lead 2-1. That ball just got out of here, and that will bring up Brian Soto. Soto 0 for 2.
Second time this series, the ball's gone dead center.
Dead center, yeah. It's 390 to straightaway center. That ball just made it over. And the 3rd home run of this contest. 5th home run of the contest. Math is hard.
That's all right.
Fly ball right side. Grant coming on. Almost made a misread, but makes the play.
Good play.
Stutter step out there a little bit, and there's one away.
He's fast enough.
I never know what was. So this is Quentin Seffert. he'll take a strike from Hudson on the first pitch he sees. That ball did get out of here fast. And down low. Our count 1 ball, 1 strike. Got a text from a buddy of mine, Brian Farmer. Must be tuning in. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Sefra quickly behind 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Nice.
It really was a good pitch.
It was.
Now you're ahead 1-2. Are you throwing the curveball one more time outside? See if you can get him to chase the backdoor breaking ball. He does. It just but stays outside. Sefra lays off. Now 2-2. Fastball down and away. Or where are you going, Ian, with your fastball here? Down and away inside?
No.
Or high? Fly ball, that it will be up into the air, but it will be playable. Burzen's calling for it, camping underneath it, and there's 2 outs.
With how well they've done turning on that inside pitch and going yard practically every time, I'd stay outside.
Esquilin coming to bat. He is 0-4-2 with a strikeout and a ground out. Was hit by a pitch and scored a run. Curveball missing upstairs, 1 ball. The 1-0 coming up. Popped up and out of play. And our count even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Curveball, little flare, and Robert plays it, and that will do it. Larks come away with the victory. Hudson goes the distance.
Very well pitched game.
And we will take a break and come back with the start of Game 2, actually Game 4 of this series, Game 2 of the day, after this